Hey YouTube, Refractor Jones coming to you with a mail day here. We have a few packages, so let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So let's see what we have here. Let's start with the big one, of course. Items packed very well, so gotta give props to the seller there. Okay, let's see what we've got here. I would assume these are going to be refractors, of course, but let's see what we have here. Oh, yep, definitely refractors. I can see them already. Can you see them? Okay, so we've got some throwaway stuff, which is appreciated because the cards are taken care of. All right. Now I tend to buy these lots on eBay because I do build master refractor sets. I've built refractor sets since '93 and primarily focusing on basketball. I did do a couple '93 baseball sets and sold them off right when I did them to capitalize on the real high upswing of the market. At the time when I was building the refractor sets, I was able to come across a lot of them by going to a few major shows that I consider dumping grounds, Frank and Sons in California, and I did a White Plains show in New Jersey, and both of those, of course, were places where a lot of stuff, let's just say backdoor items, were readily available, and so I tend to buy, anything that I can get my hands on as far as refractors. It really doesn't matter to me whether it's a common or a star. Stars are always much easier for me to find. Well, the guys that I'm going to have problems finding are going to be these guys, the no names, because nobody wants them, nobody collected them, so they either wound up trashed or they're just sitting in common boxes somewhere and people don't need them. Now a lot of these are pretty dirty, of course, and I'll have to go through and clean them up and then get them filed through and see where they sit as far as a set goes. But I tend to try to build at least 2 to 3 major sets a year, refractors, cross sports. I'll do baseball, I'll do basketball, and I'll do football. But I've always primarily focused on basketball. I was real big on basketball, and the '93 finest refractor set was my specialty and is my specialty. There's about I believe there's, off the top of my head, there's about 30 plus short prints that are in that series, and there's one card that's much short printed than any other card in that set, of course, and a lot of people don't know about it, and it's always the one that tends to be the one that everyone needs. But it's a great set. Love the '93 finest set. I'll be doing some reviews on that set, and I'll show you what I have for inventory. I have probably about 2,000 plus '93 basketball refractors. I've currently built 9 of those sets, and I have 2 more in the process of being complete also. They're a funny little thing because the '93 finest, of course, were not labeled, and a lot of people mistaken just a base card. Whoops, lost my camera there. Base cards for just being a refractor, and of course it's not. Um, so, unfortunately, I do buy a lot on YouTube that tends to not be an actual refractor.